Jungle 2 Jungle is a 1997 American comedy film directed by John Pasquin, produced by Walt Disney Pictures and TF1 Films Productions, and starring Tim Allen, Martin Short, Lolita Davidovich, David Ogden Stiers, JoBeth Williams, Lily Sobieski in her feature film debut, and Sam Huntington as Mimi Siku. It is an American remake of the 1994 French film Un Indien dans la ville, also known as Little Indian, Big City. Its plot follows that of the original film fairly closely, with the biggest difference being the change in location from Paris to New York City. Did you know? An entire day's worth of film was lost when it was believed to have been accidentally left in a New York City taxicab. The film was never recovered. The book Mimi Siku reads aloud at the end is The Call of the Wild by Jack London. This is a remake of the French movie Un Indien dans la ville, 1994. The plot follows the original fairly closely, except that the original was set in Paris rather than New York, and Mimi Siku climbed the Eiffel Tower rather than the Statue of Liberty. After shooting Charlotte's cat with the dart, Michael exclaims "Oh no," in the same grunting manner as Tim Allen's character, Tim Taylor, in Koodle Tim, 1991. Storyline warning spoiler. Michael Cromwell is a self-absorbed commodities broker living in New York City. Wanting to marry his new fiancée, Charlotte, he needs to obtain a divorce from his first wife, Patricia, who left him some years earlier. She now lives with a semi-westernized tribe in Canaima National Park, Venezuela. He travels there to get her signature on the divorce papers, but upon arriving, she reveals that they had a son together, who is now 13 years old and named Mimi Siku. Michael attempts to bond with Mimi in his brief stay with the tribe and promises to take him to New York City when he is a man. He is also given a new name of Baboon, as is a custom in the tribe. That night, Mimi undergoes the traditional rite of passage of the tribe, who then considers him to be a man. The tribal elder gives him a special task to bring fire from the Statue of Liberty in order to become the next chief. A reluctant Michael, realizing his promise would have to be honored sooner than he realized, brings Mimi to New York City with him. Charlotte is less than pleased about Mimi and his primitive ways. As Michael attempts to adapt him to city life, cross-cultural misunderstandings occur when he reverts to customs considered acceptable by his tribe. On climbing the Statue of Liberty to reach the torch, he is disappointed when he sees that the flame is not real. After a brief argument with Michael, Mimi's antics have caused Charlotte to reach her breaking point. While staying at the home of Michael's business partner Richard Kempster, Mimi falls in love with his daughter, Karen. He paints her face and gives her a new name, Yukyum, as is the custom in his tribe. Richard resents Mimi's presence in his home due to his influence over Karen and because he cooked and ate his valuable prize-winning Pasilia latipina fish. Richard freaks out when he sees Karen and Mimi together in a hammock and threatens to send her to an all-girls summer camp. The Kempsters and Michael are targeted by Alexei Jovanovic, a Russian mobster and caviar dealer who believes that they have cheated him in a business deal. He arrives at the Kempsters' home and tortures Richard for information and is prepared to cut off his fingers. By fighting together, utilizing Mimi's hunting skills and Mimi's pet tarantula Mitica, Michael and Mimi fight off Jovanovic's group. Before returning to the Amazon jungle, Mimi is given a satellite phone by Michael so they can stay in touch. He also presents him with a Statue of Liberty cigarette lighter, which produces fire from the torch and will fulfill his quest. In return, he gives Michael a blowpipe and poison darts, telling him to practice and come to see him when he can hit flies. Shortly afterward, Michael finds himself disheartened by the rat race and realizes that his relationship with Charlotte is not working for him anymore. He attempts to kill a fly with his blowpipe on the trading floor of the New York Board of Trade. He hits it, but also his hot-tempered boss Langston, Bob Dishy, who collapses asleep on the trading floor. Michael returns to Lipo to see Mimi and Patricia, bringing the Kempsters with him for a vacation. Karen and Mimi are reunited, and it is suggested that Michael and Patricia also resume their relationship. As the closing credits start rolling, Michael undergoes the rite of passage as Mimi did earlier. See you later.